Coleman, just take us through the game. Bills, Ravens. Like, just the floor is yours. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What were you feeling as you were watching that game?
I was feeling disgust during like the first 8 minutes after Lamar threw that, or 6 minutes, whatever it was, after the first two drives and Lamar threw that pick, like that ugly interception. Yeah, mistimed or miscommunication or whatnot, but it was bad. It was ugly considering we barely turned the ball over. And I see that in a road playoff game, like, fuck. Playoff Lamar's back. We're not going anywhere. You turn the ball over 3 times. You and Buffalo are the two teams who have the least amount of turnovers and the most touchdowns in the entire league, and you turn the ball over 3 times on the road in Buffalo, and you expect to win a game. We beat ourselves. Yeah, I'm upset. I was broken. Season's over for me. So I don't know. I was upset. I was worried going into it, and it was unfortunate the way it happened.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Our thoughts go out to you and all other Ravens fans. I'm curious at the end of the game if you
Did I say I wanted to hang myself a couple different times? I did.
did you feel like at least you were getting a lot of good support in our group chat?
No, I had no support whatsoever. I did have an emotional session with my brother and then my dad the next day, just to talk it all out. But it really did help, and not to again talk politics again, but it really did help that the inauguration and the national championship was the very next night. So it was a fast news cycle that got recycled pretty quickly. It's probably gonna hit me again next Sunday when all the championship games are on.
Just want to give you a little bit of support that you might be needing over these past few days you haven't heard. Lamar Jackson actually has the same playoff wins as Peyton Manning did through the same portion of their career.
But if you really think about it, Joe Flacco won a title by this point in his career.
You're right. And Joe Flacco is still elite.
This was the year Joe won, actually. If you compare it to Lamar, this was the year that Joe had won. Whose trajectory would I rather be on? Lamar or Joe Flacco or Peyton Manning? Because if you think about it, they each won one with each team. Peyton only won two, one with Denver, one with Indianapolis. Does that mean Lamar's going to leave and go to the Dolphins and win?
It's trying to boost your spirits. Seems like you've been a little bit down and out after this game.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
At the end of the game, if you had to put one person in front of a firing squad, who would that be?
That's such a crazy.
I don't want to blame it on anyone solely. Yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, no blame. No, we're not talking blame. We're just hey, firing squad.
Firing squad, you. For the shit that you text in the group chat. Why would I want to hear that?
One thing that's crazy about you is you'll send usually there's a 48-hour grace period to let the people, process through it. Jake's giving live updates to the Ravens fans as it's happening.
I mean, here's just a few. Baltimore sports organizations are kind of rough. I don't know why they even have teams there. Wow, the Ravens are bad. Your future kids might have kids before the Ravens win another Super Bowl. Don't pass that burden on to them. Let them cheer for good teams.